Here's a situation. You work with monthly P&L statements that could grow by line item from month to month, and what you need is a way to identify new line items. Let's take a look at this example. Here I have the prior month line items, the entire list, and here I have the current month line items, the entire list. One quick way to check is if I could scroll all the way to the bottom and check the length. I could see that this month it's 3 longer than last month. So I would expect to see that there are 3 new line items in here somewhere. I just don't know what the difference is yet. So I need to identify that. I'm going to use the match formula to help me. I'm going to look for this line item in this range. Come up here, I'm going to lock the range by hitting F4 so it doesn't move, and then I'm going to hit 0 for an exact match. Come up here and it found 1001 here by putting a number in there. It's going to return the relative position in the range I looked, which means it found it and it's in the first position. If I drag this down, it'll tell me where all these that it finds are in the range, and if it doesn't find it, it's going to return an error. Okay, but for what I need to know, I don't need this information. I don't need to know where they are. I just need to know if they're there or not. So I can make this a lot simpler for me by wrapping this in ISNUMBER. Because ISNUMBER is going to return either a true or false. True if it finds it, false if it doesn't. True meaning it is there in the prior month. False meaning it's not. It's a new one. So to make this stick out even more, I'm going to use conditional formatting. I'm going to go highlight cells equal to, type the word false, and stick with the pre-chosen formatting, and then drag this all the way down. Okay, so now I'm going to scroll up and look for falses. I'm going to expect to see 3 falses. So let's go. Oh, right there. 30016, 30017 got falses, meaning they're new, meaning they were not in last month's list. Now both of these lists I have in order, and I can just visually look and see, oh yeah, 30016, 30017 are not here. Let me keep going. I expect to see one more. There it is. That's the third one. 3 new ones. And I can see quickly right here also that 6014 is not on last month's list. Let me keep going to the top just to make sure. Oh, there's another one. That's 4. Let me go to the top. Okay, so this was 3 line items longer than this, but I found 4 falses. So what does that mean? That means there's some combination of new ones here and ones that have dropped off here. So to see what dropped off here, I'm going to use the same technique going the other way. So I'm going to look for this in this range. Come up here, lock it, 0 for an exact match, wrap it in ISNUMBER. Conditional formatting, drag it down. Scroll to find the false or falses. Actually, I know I'm only looking for 1 false because the length on the other side was 3, and I found 4 falses over there. So there should only be 1 here. There it is. 6001 was here last month, but it's not here this month. So now I know, let me go all the way to the top to make sure, yep. So now I know what the difference is. In the current month, we picked up 3 new ones and lost 1. That's the difference. And that is a quick way to identify changes when you have lists like this that you need to compare that you know change somehow, and it would be too tedious to try to eyeball the differences. Let me show you what I did here. And that is a way to solve this need.